one. Hello, winners. Hey, we are at the river. We're actually at the river today, and I'm going to do kind of an evaluation of shoes that you would wear or want to wear or have worn in the river. Now, I have an accumulation of shoes. Almost all of these are mine, except the Birkenstocks, and I'll talk about those. But outside of that, we're going to just go through from least to best and my opinion and why. And I have 40 years of experience of being in the water, everything from ocean to ponds to lakes, and then probably in my point, the river. You can see up there is rapids. You're probably not going to want to swim in that, or at least spend a lot of time in that. But this is the river. This is where I spend a lot of my time and most of my time, and I'm going to talk about the shoes. Now, right here to the left, we have these sweet waterproof working boots, okay? Very functional. So I've come up with 5 points that I think are really important in shoes and when thinking about it for what you would use in the river. Functional's one. And these are very functional if you want to hike the Himalayan mountains. We're not hiking the Himalayan mountains, okay? No, we're in the river. We're in the river. That's where we're going to hang out. Now these, lots of people like to wear these, easy to slip on, right? And they're great when you're walking around camp and you want to feel comfortable. But we're in the river, so as soon as you step in the river, off these little buggers go. And you can see one of my other videos where I found Flip-Flop City. Yeah, there was like 50 of these, because they come off. They come off. They come off when you're in the river. In they go, okay? Right here, these are functional too, right? Functional, they look good. They got this sweet little Velcro system. No, 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 in the bucket they go. You don't want those. Sweet little Birkenstocks. These are cute and sexy. They don't fit me, but they fit a cute little girl. And I tell you what, the nice thing about these is they're lightweight, like a couple of those, right? And you can wade around in the river. But if you're going to do any river experiments or really going to be in and spend a lot of time doing what I do and getting active and diving, these will come right off your feet. Then guess what? You're walking around. Try walking around this. All barefoot. Chance, you want to walk around? Show them what it looks like. Here he is, right here, nephew. Nephew going for it, okay? Ooh. Look, is that hurt? It's hot. You okay? You see? Lots of pain. Lots of pain. He's going to be okay. See, that's a good demo. But he's not going to be able to run across the river. No, no, to the Birkenstocks. Okay, same thing right here. Lightweight, I like that. That's another part, right, of the 5 functions. Got to be lightweight. So, and these are really comfortable, like these. They got this little thing up on here, right? Put your foot in there, right? Up. And you think they're going to stay, but we're in the river. No, no, they'll come right off. In they go. Now these sweet little Pumas. Tennis shoes. Tennis shoes are not bad in the river, okay? Not bad. The reason why is you can cinch them up and they're tight and they're functional, right? So you have functionality, you have durability, you have reliability. They have to be lightweight and they have to be comfortable, right? Comfortable. Last thing is probably a price point. And I'm going to get to all that over here, right? Because some of these, like expensive. For example, these little guys, these could be very expensive, $40, $50, $60, $100 or more, right? Birkenstocks. Those aren't cheap. These guys, cheap, inexpensive. It's the same one. I just pointed to the same one, okay? They're inexpensive. But when it comes to durability and you're in the river, my opinion, you need all 5 of those. And this is not bad, but I prefer coming down in this section, which I want to talk about. So, in they go. So, you have these. Divers will use these. These are fantastic. And I've been asked, right, hey, how come you don't use those? The reason I don't use these, first of all, they zip up and that's okay. But when you're in the river, right, you see the sole of these shoes right here? This is not the most functional, I would say, when you're in the river, right, and you're on rocks, you can slip around a lot easier, right? These things just slip around. It's like, you know, you're skiing and they come off and you don't want that. You don't want the gripping. Now, when you end up putting those in your fins, they're made for the fins, right? They're made for the fins. But what I've found in my experience of being in the river, man, it's hot out here. Already sweating. It's already hot. But I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you. So here we go. Is that with these, they go in here like this, right? And they slip in, they fit really good. But I don't use a lot of this in the rivers that I swim in because there's too many rapids, right? And it's rough. But I do like them when I'm in lakes and I'm in river and I'm in like oceans for sure. These are my go-to shoes right now. But if we're talking river, no, they didn't go in, did they? Like one of them went in. Okay, these, you guys are probably laughing at these. These are awesome. I found these little fellers, and I actually really do like these. The reason why is if it gives me that extra push when I'm in the river. These little fins, isn't that cool? These are actually really, but they're not like super comfortable, because if once you get out, you get in the river and then you get out somewhere, very difficult to walk in with these things. So they're great if you're floating down, you need a couple more feet to grab something and you're fighting a current. These are really good. But I think for the durability, they stand up, reliability, they're fantastic. They're lightweight, they're really kind of not that inexpensive, but when it comes time to walk, they're tough. They're tough to walk in. So in they go. These guys right here, right, found these online as well, and I've had both of them, but the challenge is, right, there's no protection around this part for your feet, which you really want that protection. And then to the bottom, they're pretty slick. You can see these are a little bit better. Oh, kind of pretty colors too, right? But you know, and these won't actually fit in my fins, so that's a problem. That's a problem. If I want or need my fins, right? So these two, they're going to go in here. Now we have the set of these left, and these are Keens. And the reason I have selected these is because Keens, right? They're heavy. They weigh as much as two of these, so they're not lightweight. However, I love the protection of the Keens, right, for your foot when you're in the river and you have the flow, right, so the water can go through, they don't drain you down like tennis shoes. They're one of the reasons for the tennis shoes is because they get weighted down and you don't want a lot of weight when you're in the river like that. So the Keens are fantastic. They really are great. The other challenge I have is I have a smaller leg, so I have to have an insert. So you can see how I've added inserts in each one of these, and I can't do that with the Keen when I don't have a back. So in the bucket they go. Right over here, these Walmart specials. These guys right here, they're actually not bad. They're some of my favorite. They're comfortable, they're durable, they're reliable, and I have a set of each one of these. And actually almost all my vehicles have a set of these in, man. These are great. These are really, really good. And I found a set of these online years ago. These are really lightweight shoes right here. I need to get the name of the company because these are super awesome. They stand up, they're tough, they're reliable, they're durable, they're flexible, they're lightweight, and their price point is just fantastic. They weren't even that much money. I don't know, maybe 25 bucks or something. These are like $10 or $11 at Walmart. And so I have several sets of these, and I've got 2 sets of these. So when you're talking about being in the river and walking around and spending a lot of time. Now, if you're just floating in the river and you've got flip-flops and you have Birkenstocks, you know, they're okay. But if your raft tips over, right, tube tips over, boom, right, you're in the river. Now you've lost your shoes. You have no shoes. You got to crawl out of the river. You have to have so many problems. It's a challenge. And so that's why I always recommend, if you can, get a pair of shoes, right, that you can go to the store and you can cinch up around your ankle like this, right? And bam, it just is super sweet, right? It's tied up around and you have a nice tight fit, so you're not losing your shoes or your shorts. That could be another one. I found lots of shorts in the river, but this is a shoes kind of display of my years and years of being in, and I just love the fact that these have had, and they've been very comfortable, durable, reliable, and they're lightweight, and they definitely are a great price point. Sweating away. Okay, so all that being said, I hope you guys like this. I hope it makes sense. And when you're looking at shoes to take to the river, right, or the pond, or the lake, or the ocean next time, you'll think about what I said. Okay, so I talked about like when you have fins, and I'll do another segment on fins, by the way. I really want you guys to check that one out and why I chose these. By the way, these fins, I've had these since 1985, so for 28 years. These are amazing fins, fantastic. Twin jet, guys did a great job with these. Well, Scuba Pro, excuse me, these are twin jets made by Scuba Pro. But, so real quick, so the reason Keens, they don't fit in here. They won't fit, okay? So Keens won't work, they won't work. These will fit, they're okay, but I just don't like the feel with the foot when I'm in the water with these. They don't tighten up as much, they don't have enough of the durability. And that's why I've selected these as my #1 go-to shoe, right? Watch, ready? In you go. And my foot's in here, right? Bam, 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 bam. Every time, like it. That's what I want. I want durability. I want the flexibility when I have my fin on, right? So it's really simple because you're in the water or waves or whatever. You're gonna be able to slip it on, boom, slip it right on, and off you go. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe and I'd love to hear your positive comments. Thank you very much.